Hello and welcome to Snack Play Love, where today we are playing in a quick draft with a Simic GIDORAH deck. We've got two red cards, removal and the mythic bomb. At the moment we're on for 200 gems, which isn't great, but if we can get to the 300 450 range, then I will be a lot happier. We have two more losses to go, so we'll see how it goes. We're in silver, so I expect to see reasonable competition. We've beaten two cycling decks and lost to a non-cycling deck. I think if you've got removal for their creatures and they don't happen to get their I can't remember what it's called, their red, white, burn and heal spell early enough, or they have to use it on a creature like they did in our earlier game, then we're okay. It's not responding. I can hear the hard drive clicking away. Oh, no, we look like we're safe. Last Premier draft, we lost game one due to the router dying. We haven't lost a game due to the computer dying yet, but there is still plenty of time. Magic is very much a game of tiny percentages. This is all four colours, two cycling cards. I am keeping this. This is a good keep. We have a way to get the sandworm back out of the graveyard, but we're basically holding 6 lands in hand, so depending on how aggro they are, depends on how greedy I am. As long as I remember to fetch a forest with the migration path, he says out loud and deliberate, then we shouldn't be too bad. Look at how slow this is. The word title coming up on the forest as it glides majestically to the floor. Oh, yeah. I know I've said it in all the videos today, but the computer is being slightly modified. It's having a solid state drive. I'm going to play the mountain because it's pretty. And at the end of this turn, I will decide whether I wish to cycle. At the moment, it doesn't look like it. It looks like he's going to be trying to get me to discard things out of my hands on 3. It looks like he's playing the flash deck. These are my assumptions based on a good drafter. Okay, so this could be anything. He didn't play, I'm not going to cycle. I don't want to reveal that we've got blue in the deck. I don't think that's necessary information for you. Make it look like we're aggro and we don't know what we're doing. We are basically preparing ourselves for a game of big fat monsters. These kiddies are good because you can say, oh, this person not only paid for a mastery pass last season, but they got far enough to get the one with the big wings. Do you think they're flashing their air in? I mean, double migration path isn't as good. I'm wishing I cycled one now, but hey, if he counts as the first. Slow. I want a red and a green. I don't think there's land destruction, but having both of my red lands out the deck. Submit 1? Why would you submit 1? We're on 6 lands, you're on 3. I don't see a problem with that. There's your flash, lad. So we're on 6, so we've got 3 spare mana. I think we make a hexproof Terran. I think if he has the counter, then he will counter this. I feel like we've used our mana slightly less efficiently than we could, but this is still useful in our hand, whereas that is not. What's he flashing in? That's the question. Because you can't tap it with this, the enchantment. That's for sure. In fact, that is a big thing. So if we can pop the enchantment on the Greater Sandworm. Okay. Fertilid's probably not a great draw when you've already got 8 lands, but he would need to flash in another 2 of those. You can certainly give something Death Touch. What's he thinking? He's thinking he doesn't want to take 3. Sometimes, that's fair enough. Another game of let me see if you've got the counter. Don't think you understand how that card works, son. Oh well. You flash it in before blocks, you block both. I can only kill one of them. I have to kill the 4/2. Your flash creatures are still cheaper. That's how you play the game. But I could have put that on it, so, you know. Does that have trample? No. It does not. So we have 8 mana. We have enough mana to cast everything in our hands. Do we want 2 lands or 1 random non-land? Well, 1 random card. I feel like we just don't risk it. Because that's effectively 2 free combat steps, which is 20 damage. Oh, okay. I'm sorry for your loss with your 5 cards in hand. What on earth did you have? I'm presuming he could give it Death Touch, but then he was very close to being able to cast that anyway. Well, I know that was a short one, but I always say do 10-minute videos. We've got a minute left. What do we do? I'm not opening the packs. Well, I think no, we can't fit another game. Let's have a look at what we were doing, because that we didn't use it, but that would have saved us from literally everything that he could have done successfully to the hexproof creature, because giving it a little bit more toughness is fab. Anticipate didn't do much. The poly with symbiote's terrible, but it's a 1/3 and we lack low creatures, and in the games where it has mattered, it will help with a Luna and it will help with the Heron. Other than that, it doesn't do much. I really do feel that we should have some better creatures. I mean, like the bristling boar is fine, but because we're not making it bigger, it doesn't really do anything. We're just a terrible tempo deck that kind of ramps into a stupid amount of big creatures, and we get there. It's fine. I feel bad for Luna not actually getting to play, but you know, we saw it in the last games. Anyway, thank you for watching. I know that quick draft isn't everybody's bag, and that's kind of fine, but if you did like it, comment, subscribe, tell me where I'm playing wrong, and I'll see you when I've got a faster computer. Bye.